Hello everybody. Gonna do more tactics in just a second. I wanted to tell you about my new blog that I have started. It's called OMG Chess, and you can find it at omgwordchess.wordpress.com. I put all my videos there, so if you want to check that out, that'd be cool. I am going to start some tactics here. If I can reposition my little dealy my thingy. And we're going to start some tactics. I am at 1588.5, and this video will likely include a 1600 quit, which means if I get 1600, I'm stopping. So I'm going to take my time and do the best I can to make sure I get 1600 and stop. That's the goal. All right. If it takes me more than 10, then it takes me more than 10. Taking a look at this, we've got two checkmate squares, both guarded by the knight, h1 and g2. Queen g2 would be checkmate, but the knight's guarding it, same with queen h1. So, what is better? Right now we're down a piece, and white's got some real attack going here. In fact, I think queen d8 is going to be checkmate. So, we need to do something forcing here. And what is that going to be? We've got queen f1, check. We've got, that would force king h2. And with the queen on f1 and the king on h2, we can then only do, as a forcing move, queen f2. Queen f2, the king can come back here. Is that right? Queen f2, king h3, and don't see that we've made any progress. We still, in addition, the knight can, or the bishop can block. So let's look again. Queen f1, king h2. Is there anything better than king f2? Yes. It looks like queen f1, king h2, knight g3. So that looks pretty good. In fact, that should be checkmate. Alright, so here we go. Very good. One problem down, 1589.5. Here comes problem two. Alright, we're playing white here, and we are getting skewered. And we have some back rank problems, don't we? Look at bishop takes g7. If the king just moves away, that could be a problem, actually. Well, let's look at bishop takes f7, rook takes f7, rook takes, or rook e8, check. The rook is pinned, so that would be checkmate. Or is the rook pinned? No, the rook's not pinned, is it? Well, no, it wouldn't be pinned. But if it comes back here, then rook f8 or queen f8 is checkmate. So the other line, though, that scares me a little bit more is queen f7, king h1. Because how do you proceed there? Just rook e8. Rook takes rook, bishop takes rook, and then the king can escape with like h3 or something before I can play queen f8. What about starting off with queen f7 instead of bishop takes f7? Queen takes f7, rook takes, and then the rook is pinned. So let's look at queen takes f7, rook takes, rook e8. Rook's pinned, so that would be checkmate. Queen takes f7, king moves. Yeah, that's it. And then queen takes rook. So queen takes f7 is much better than bishop takes f7. Okay, two problems down. That's 1591.4. All right. Here we have what? What do we have? The king is not really exposed. What kind of undefended pieces do we have? We have one rook undefended. We have one queen undefended. So what about bishop f3 attacking the undefended rook? It moves and no real follow-up. What about removing the defender of the knight? Would that be possible? Something like... Sheesh, I don't see it. What about... It looks like something that could be there is this is a... might be a strenuous relationship between the knight and the queen here. If I could pull the queen away somehow, then there could be something to that. I'm a little stumped right away here. I'm a little stumped. Taking the knight right away, queen takes, bishop f3. It doesn't seem like there's any progress made here. Bishop f3 now, knight takes. So what? We do have a potential skewer here. The knight's in the way. See, d6 is protected by the queen, so if I could get the bishop there, that'd be one thing. So what about, let's look a little harder at knight f, or at bishop f3. Bishop f3, and then the rook can just move, right? Well, I don't know if the bishop would want to move there, but couldn't it just move? You know, there's several places it could move. I don't think that it's really trapped per se. So right away, I'm sort of discounting that a little bit. Okay, here we go. How about forking the knight and the bishop? Or the good grief. I'm so bad at that. How about forking the knight and the rook with queen d5? Then knight, yeah, that's it. Although it kind of traps the rook a little bit, doesn't it? So queen d5, knight c6, bishop d6, skewering. Let's try it. I think we got a solution here. Oh, bishop d6 was a good move, but not the first choice. Oh, baloney. Why not? Seriously, why not? Rook takes, just nothing there. Yeah, I'm really surprised if that wasn't the tactic. Oh, the pawn's pinned. Okay. So, queen takes knight. Pawn takes, rook takes queen. Alright. 3 problems down, 1594.9. Moving on. I need to be able to see that first time instead of having to react to the little prompt there. Alright, so here we are almost forking on d5. In other words, e takes d5, and unfortunately we just have bishop takes d5 right now. So in order to add an extra defender to that, by the way, what's undefended here? We need to always look at that first. Everything's defended. So I was looking at knight c5, but I don't see the point of it. How about e takes d5, bishop takes d5, knight takes d5, queen takes d5, almost. Oh no, there he is, bishop takes h7. Alright, that should be it. Good. 4 down, 1595.7. Alright, black. Definitely looks like we should have some real attack here. Some real forcing things. So let's look at forcing things first. Queen C1. Queen C1 forces Queen or King F2, right? Yeah. Queen C1 forces is King F2. Queen C2. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. Queen C2 can't interpose the queen. So at this point, the queen's on C2 instead of F4. The king could come to E3 there, couldn't it? And then Queen E2. Queen E2 would force it to F4. And Queen F3 would force it to one of these two squares. Obviously, if it comes to G5, then Queen F5 is going to be mate soon, right? King H6 and Queen G6 would be mate. So back to here. Oh, I don't remember where we were. Queen F3 and yeah, Queen F3. So the king, if it comes to E5, then Queen F5. It's going to force it. Jeez. So it looks like there's one little path that'll get it out to here if I go to C1. And there was also Queen C1, King F2, Queen C2, and there's no need for it to go here. But I think it'll get trapped in the corner too easily that way. I still think it is Queen C1, but I think I might lose it over here. What about other moves? Queen G3? Queen G3, King D2? I can't really see how this would be better. Queen G2. Yeah, and then I'm going to lose it, and I can't coordinate with the bishop. So I'm going to go Queen C1. Okay. I wonder if it's just Queen E3. Why did I not look at Queen E3 first? I'm so weird. Queen E3. Obviously, this direction's cut off, so we have to come back here. So it's going to be Queen E3. Queen E2, and then... Or wait. Better be careful here. Yeah, I kind of figured. There's a more forcing move. Is it Bishop E2? Bishop E Queen. King E, G2. They're all good moves. I think everything wins here is the point. How about Queen D3? What's the most forcing line? We're just going to have to fool around until we find the most forcing line. Or the most direct win. All these things probably win is the problem. Queen D3. He obviously can't come to E1 or it's checkmate. So probably G1. At which point boy, you got to do all forcing moves here. You got to do all forcing moves. Queen C1 loses. Well, it doesn't lose. Dadgum. Okay, how about Bishop H3? Sheesh, I need to look at that quicker. Bishop H3. Okay, it's mate. Blah. Was that 5 problems down? I'm not sure. 1596.8. Getting there. I probably shouldn't count because I'm going to get these right. And I'm going to get 1600. I'm going to do it. You watch. Alright, first thing that jumps out at me is d3, bishop takes, c2, and the pawn's gone. Is that the answer? Surely it is, right? d3, pawn takes, and then bishop takes. I mean, 99% sure it's going to be d3 here. Alright. Not quite as easy as I thought it'd be. What about bishop b2? No. Oh, yeah, maybe. Bishop b2, bishop takes. d2 and the pawn queens. Right? Yeah. Alright, free bishop. Cool. 1598.8. Next problem. Uh-oh. H5. That's my first guess. I'll look closer in a minute. H5 or, ooh, rook e4. Yeah, rook e4 looks promising, except there's knight f4. How about rook e4, knight f4, knight d3? Still gonna have that pawn in between, and is still protected by the bishop, which is pinned. No, it's not pinned. It's protected by the queen. Huh. Okay, going back to look at what h5 does. h5 forces king f4. Yep, forced. So h5, king f4, then we have the knight check. Yeah, knight d3, and that's probably checkmate. Yeah, I'm going with that. Talk me out of it. 1601.7. Holy cow. Holy cow. I did it. Alright, so that's going to be my last problem on this set. I will do more later. You know I didn't get 10 problems in, but it's exciting for me to have gotten 1600, which I've been trying to do for a while. Take a look at my rating graph here. I've gotten to 1600, and wow, it just added a whole 100 points to the top of the graph there. So zooming in on what I've been doing since I started the videos, and I am over 1600. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. I'll see you next time.